Hi there, everybody. We are back.
Welcome back. Hope you had a great Christmas.
We are hanging out, playing some Witcher 3. I am wearing my really awesome Jackie Christmas sweater because we went to my parents' house today for Christmas over there. So yeah. We are going to pick up where we left off last time.
Black ones for daily. Long as they pay.
Which was feels like forever ago because it was 2 days ago. Let's see. So, trying to think what we did last.
Go to the quest log.
That's true.
Look back in a mouth.
All right. So. Ever since that fateful eve near 20 years ago, when my dear friend Geralt and I visited a no longer extant cabaret in the once beautiful city of Oxenfurt, I have longed with every fiber of my being to become the owner of just such an establishment. When Alonzo Wiley, more commonly known as Horson Sr., left me the rosemary and thyme in his will, my dreams finally began to assume a more concrete form. When Priscilla lent her support to the endeavor, the scales tipped decidedly towards action, and the ball threatened to start rolling. I needed just a few things more to begin my planned remodeling of the rosemary and thyme into a cabaret, and so I turned to Geralt, the fiercest fetcher in the world. At last I was free, and never had the nectar of liberty tasted so sweet. No matter how I slurped, I could not imbibe it fast enough. I filled every waking hour and quite a few sleeping ones with fevered activity. There was so much to do and so little time in which to do it. Since the Witcher had proven a true and reliable friend time and time again, I asked him for help, and he readily agreed to provide it. So yeah, that was part of it. We also did the ambush last time with the dwarves. I think that was last time. Might have been time before that. But yeah, we've been doing lots of good stuff. All sorts of things. Trying to look at something. Yeah. So, we are going to pick up where we last left off on the cabaret quest here, which, in our last episode, I chose the decor for the new establishment. So, you'll oh, we got the cards. I went card hunting for the really rare cards last time. I remember doing that. So, yes.
And you avoided getting a suit of armor, too.
Not avoiding it.
On top of me.
There's lots of hoes in here.
Glank leaves you toothless.
Gotta go find Dandelion. Where you at, Dandelion? This way. Whee!
Enough
Run.
I'm lollygagging.
Run. There he is. What's he doing over here?
How do you make a living?
Oh, Dandelion.
What's the ruckus about?
Holly and her half-brained fiancé. They're fighting. She's the only one in this town who knows anything about choreography, and that lummox won't let her work for me.
I mean...
Hold on. What are you doing here? We were gonna meet at the Rosemary.
We were, but you didn't show. Priscilla started to worry, so I came to see how you were doing.
Priscilla started worrying about me? That's so nice.
Less for her than for you, I'm sure. So let's get back.
Did you not hear what's going on in there? We gotta help Polly. Why do beautiful women always end up with such dicks?
No idea. Stand back. I'll break the door down.
Wait, do we have to destroy her house? She keeps a spare key around here somewhere.
How would you know she keeps a spare key around here?
It's not as if we started working together yesterday. Before Polly joined forces with Julio,
You'd visit her often.
I'd hide out here while Priscilla and Polly rehearsed at the Rosemary and Thyme. They worked on the dance numbers I composed.
So, Polly's not one of your...
I never mix business and pleasure.
The one exception being Priscilla.
Who you were just saying is worried about us. So enough of the chatter and start looking.
Fine, let's find the key.
Find anything?
Not here.
There it is.
The key.
Ah, the key.
What's it like? Heading again.
I do love good looting.
What the devil's this? Get out of my house!
Watch it, and leave the woman alone.
What the? She's my betrothed.
But I'm not your property.
I love her. I'll not let her sway her ass in this brothel.
Whoa, slow down there a minute. This is clearly one gigantic misunderstanding. One I can clear up in the blink of an eye.
Shove your excuses up your ass. Sod off, or I'll split your skull.
My friend asked you nicely, so please be courteous in return and hear him out, or we'll settle this another way.
All right, talk.
Rubio, right? Polly's told me so much about you. She said you're erudite and have an open mind.
You said that? Well, there's a truth to it. My mind's the open salt. But its open saltedness ends when my betrothed starts wagging her arse around brothels. Get out of here, both of you. Polly's not going anywhere.
Let him finish. There's no brothel involved.
You see, friend, Geralt just hit the nail on the head. For what you have there is the old publicity placard.
Oh,
Very. From a time when my establishment was under different management. I, however, would never let any indecency take place in my cabaret. My very reputation precludes it.
so what's all this about?
Your betrothed is a first-class artiste, and I want to offer her a
turned
position
it up a little
worthy
bit.
of her talents.
It sounds like it's still...
She's to be my choreographer, and that in turn means she'll receive a share of the proceeds of every performance she choreographs.
You mean to say coin?
Yes.
And fame.
Hey.
No flirting required. You have my word.
Suppose. In that case.
I knew you'd agree.
It's settled then. See you at the Rosemary, Polly.
Well, I'm off.
No blood
I'll
needed
catch
to
up.
be spilled.
Whew. Never expected that to go so well.
Dandelion rolled natural 20 on charisma check.
You handled it well, Dandelion. Man was putty in your hands once you called him erudite.
In negotiation, as in combat, the key is to find your opponent's weak spot and exploit it to the hilt.
So, time to head back.
I've still got to stop by Roderick's. Commissioned some new placards from him a while ago, but Rubio came across the old version. Hireling artists got some serious explaining to do.
Who's Rodlick?
Never heard of him? Hank Rodlick, famous portrait artist?
Commissioned a portrait artist to paint your placards?
Henry's an old friend, needed the coin. And I decided we needed new placards to promote the opening performance. Seats won't fill themselves, you know.
I'll go see Rodlick. You head back to the Rosemary. Priscilla will have my head.
Really? You'd go?
No, said that for the hell of it. Tell me where he lives.
Portside.
See you soon.
Really? You go? Nah. This is fucking with you.
How will you make a living? You've no monsters.
It's a rat.
Come closer. Don't be shy. You'll find out everything.
Never.
Got a problem?
Help. Save me. Spare a couple or two.
Watch it, Tran. Novigrad's not your stomping ground.
Hey, you. Seen any crime, Philly? A fine kettle of fish. Looking for Rotlick.
You ain't alone. Damn halfling's in debt to half the city, but I'm here to scrape mine before the carcass is picked clean.
Not enough for everyone, so bugger off. Feeding time's first come, first served.
Take what you want. I'm just here for some placards.
You deaf? Didn't you hear me? This is all mine now. Fuck off, freak.
And here I thought we'd resolve this peacefully.
The prince, mutant.
Okay, I can't use my sword for some reason. Cool.
Gosh,
I'm terrible at dodging. We know this. We've accepted this.
you're not bad at it when you actually try.
Don't know how much Rotlick owes.
What the heck? What? Can I redo that? Is this before? Yeah, it is. I'm standing in the street with...
But finding me proved no simple task. For having fallen afoul of Novigrad's underworld bosses, I'd disappeared. Yet Geralt soon discovered my whereabouts, a cell in the dungeon of the Temple Guard. With the help of our friends, Geralt managed to free me. Good thing, too, for indeed I knew what had happened to Ciri. Sadly, she was no longer in Novigrad. Pursued by bandits and cornered by the Temple Guard, she had disappeared in a flash of light and a gust of heat. Where to? This I did not know.
Yep. Yay. This way.
My wife won't believe it, Tran. What's my jacket, Tran?
Go ahead and do this.
My mum says I turn into a string.
Looking for Rotlick.
You ain't alone.
You're not gonna rob him.
Strange, don't recall asking your permission. Get him, Fred!
Shut up and fight.
Apprentice, mutant.
Need to get some room here.
Just sort of talking, you know. Either.
Jeez. But the problem is I can't make my room because they're so
You don't need to
close.
make room. It halts when it's straight. That's all you gotta do.
What you want? Damn it!
Placards.
Hurry up, plowing placards here.
And Rotlick, where's he?
Same place as always. Fecal butter state. Losing his last crowns at the races.
See, wasn't that easy? Could have said so right away.
Big bug. Might as well be right.
Oh, there is. Go in there first.
If you gotta take risks,
Right.
Oh!
What is it?
We're a problem, Master Witcher. Mate of ours got injured, and we can't seem to find him.
Poor lad could bleed to death.
You tracked many a monster. Would you sniff our friend out as well? We're willing to pay.
Let's
Why
do
not?
it!
Short delay won't hurt.
Lead the way, Master Witcher. Quick as you can, though. Poor lad needs help.
Need some kind of lead first. Any clues?
Yeah, he ran. Toward the port. Came out of the sewers.
Didn't I just beat up that
Sewers.
guy?
Should be an easy scent to follow.
I'll get the other one in a minute. But first...
Won't be easy to find mages in this mob.
Easier than you think.
Oh,
You just need to send them properly.
Nah, wouldn't idea. Witcher got it wrong.
Oh, what?
Looks like you have to do it immediately.
Ugh. No, I was trying to figure out.
Wolf Go a little more gently, please. Lay down.
Dang it. But I didn't save again after I beat those guys up. Fine, I'll do it again.
But finding me
And I'm just gonna have to save.
for having fallen afoul of Novigrad's underworld bosses, I'd disappeared.
Always hit
Yet
front
Geralt
quick
soon
save.
discovered my whereabouts. A
Is that
cell in the
quick
dungeon
save?
of the Temple Guard.
Is that
With
quick
the help of our
save?
friends,
I didn't know
Geralt
that.
managed to freeze a good thing too. For indeed, I knew what had happened to her. Sadly, she was no longer in Novigrad. Pursued by bandits, then cornered by the Temple Guard, she had disappeared in a flash of light in the gully. Where to? This I did not know.
Alright.
Got problems.
Will's mightier than the sword, oh yes.
My mum says I'll turn into a stripping.
Save it here.
Yeah. F5?
Sleep, sleep, sleep.
Oops. Oh well.
Looking for
No.
Take what you want.
You
And here I thought we'd resolve this peacefully.
not your lucky day. You regret this, mutant. Tell me what you want. Damn it! Hurry!
See?
Okay. Oh, stop whining.
You could also come back to it later.
No, I want to do it now.
Drea, come here.
Ugh, you're all disgusting.
What is it?
We're a problem, Master. Oh, you
Why not? Short delay won't hurt.
lead the way, Master Witcher.
Need some
Yeah.
Seward.
Hope you like it.
That's all you got to say.
Okay.
When I don't understand something, I think it's best to keep my mouth shut.
It'll be easy to find mages in this mob.
Easy. I need to send
I was a war veteran.
Traces of sewer slime.
There'll be a potion safe.
It'll take some coin to spread that round.
Don't worry about that. His Royal Majesty's been right generous with funds for the city's cleansing.
Why can't I examine things? Why is it so titchy about examining?
You control to switch to walking. And it's touchy because it's designed for a controller.
Let's go kill some monsters.
Hey, you. Feeling any prime Philly?
Blood. Fresh.
Curses! You'll starve to death here, monster slayer.
Take pity, sir. I'm a sick child. Even more misery besides.
Why are you bothering him, you grub? Can't you see he's busy?
I think I missed something.
Be a butcher went on big.
Bigger mini-map.
Yeah, I just want to make sure that it doesn't need me to examine this.
Outside of the map.
Okay.
Smell that hangs in
Pack
the
her
air.
up and kiss my ass.
You know it.
Oh, here we go.
Gonna be a butcher when I grow up.
I've got the most, widest range of goods around.
Willies are impressive. The story bastard.
I'm knackered.
Go pickle spiders up your arse! Oi, there's our friend. Gotcha, Horson. That was 5 stone with the purest fist deck you put to the torch. Do you know what it was worth?
All right, Witchman. Take your coin. Bugger off.
Leave him alone.
Wonder of wonders. A witcher defending a mage hunter. Next we'll have mice sticking up for cats.
I'm not joking.
Ain't ya? Fine, we'll talk serious then.
I didn't expect help from the likes of you.
Shouldn't be so quick to judge, maybe. A lesson your colleagues could use too.
Listen, I've lost much blood. I need a medic to patch me up.
Quickly! Will you help?
You hunters sure are polite when you need something. Fine. Do you a favor. Against my better judgment. Give me your hand.
Yay! Okay.
You know, it's quite apparent you once broke your right leg.
That was an interesting statement.
What beast kills that way?
Only man's capable of that kind of crap.
Horrid massacre it was. They say the Major's good. Finally they left. Fire and riddled them with arrows like
It took me way up here. Okay, I guess I'll go there, and I'll come back and do that next when I'm closer there. Nope, not that way.
Fucking a-holes. Watch it, Tran. No regrets, not your stalking ground.
I'll skulk where I like.
Life, you gotta take risks and not get fat.
Attracted a woman once, long ago.
Show us what you're bringing in.
Time of the cleansing has come. The fire shall sear the
Oh, here we go. Fast travel. Oh, this Vegelbud residence. Thank you. Pardon?
Creepers! Look at them peepers!
Cheapers, creepers, look at them peepers.
Jeepers creepers, look at them eyes. I know. But that's the way the rest of the song goes.
Deepest apologies.
It's a shortcut.
There's still blood on your swords!
Seems you're a considerable sum.
If there's blood on his swords, he is not properly maintaining his weapons.
You Rodlick?
Henri Rodlick, artist, painter, debtor,
Normally
martyr
he
to my
upgrades
art.
his weapons
At
often,
your service.
it doesn't matter.
Dandelion sent me.
Oh, yes. Tell him his placards are done and safely hidden away. Yet, alas, I cannot fetch them. A group of angry creditors has seized my home.
I have unseized it.
Run into one of them.
Then you know my predicament. Now, Count de Legion has offered me the chance to win it all back. I'm to wager on a race.
Generous. Not just anybody could afford to do that.
De Louverton is not just anybody. He's Duke Sam's youngest son. Sam of the well-known family of gem dealers. One debt more or less makes little difference to him.
What's there to worry about? This is your chance to settle up. Get a clean slate.
We've had a spell of bad luck lately. Should I agree to de Louverton's offer and lose, I shall be in bondage to him for all time.
Can you race for me?
Let's do this. I'll enter the race. You'll bet on me, win, pay your debts, then give me the placards.
You're that good a rider.
Far from the worst.
Sounds like the product.
Go tell the count you accept.
It does a little bit.
Special treat.
Woo! Sorry.
Why isn't he shit talking to me?
Maybe he's not close enough. There's another horse in the way. Thank you. I'm terrible at the racing part.
Thank you. I never expected this. May I ask to what I owe this generous?
I own you now.
Let's just say I like to do a good deed.
And I just want the fucking placards.
Those placards now.
I'll bring them to the Rosemary in time. Just as soon as I settle my obligations.
No more betting.
Oh.
Oh! Oh, I got monies out of it. Sweet. Oh, it's not as good.
Wait, you can sell it.
Yeah, I can. I probably should because they're heavy.
The new rider is into the lead.
It's amazing to me that Geralt is able to carry the saddle, but we don't see it. Or we just assume it's just packed on the horse.
He's also carrying 14 rusty swords and 3 sets of armor.
Okay, valid point. Need to find somewhere to sell again. Traveling.
Yeah.
She casts no spells. On my honour.
An elf's honour worth less than a man's shit.
Wild hunts take.
Let's see. Huh? Oh. You want to stop singing? I don't want you to feel like ass the whole time we're playing. That would be miserable. Because there's a way through, right? But I'm going to sell stuff.
Oh, fuck.
But at least I'm hoping I can sell stuff.
Oh, scandalous! Another drifter in from Temeria.
Can I go through here? Some of the places I can go through. Do. Oh, dead end. Damn. Excuse me. Ah. No, I want to sell stuff.
And go to freaking Crow's Perch or Crow's Nest or whatever it is.
Here we go.
Open up.
Hopefully he's got more than 6 crowns now.
What are you offering?
He's got 116 crowns. Yay! Sell your saddle because it's literally the most heavy thing you own.
Yay! Okay. Is there anything I need? No. Okay. Ooh.
See you.
Hello, new sword. Okay. Alright.
Degeneracy, the downfall of civilization. I serve the eternal fire. You are saving me from dying. Help.
And I tonight, crowning the evening, a performance by the illustrious duo, Master Dandelion.
Start in G major
Well, well. See, the crew's been hard at work. Not bad.
No, not all. But I'd imagine something more, more theatrical. What about Rotlick? Did you get the placards?
Rotlick said he'd bring them on
Well,
his
he
own.
wasn't there to make the choice.
Great! The best way I can think of to promote the chameleon.
Chose poorly.
Never mentioned wanting to change the name.
Rosemary and Thyme wasn't all bad, but it conjured images of Temerian cuisine served by waitresses in peasant garb. Chameleon's a lot better.
Sorry,
for
folks, we lost Evie.
Apart from which it emphasizes just a better ring to it all round.
You can't steal my beer! No! No, you're gonna get your germs on it!
What about choreography? Prepared anything special for the opening?
We haven't. But Polly has. She's priceless. Came in and brought the girls in line before I could say knickers. Premier will have the audience on their feet, on their knees, both at the same time.
That's an awkward position.
Guess everything's ready. So when's the opening?
Soon. We start our dress rehearsal in an hour. I just need to nip back home for my dress.
Thanks for everything.
Don't mention it.
Seems my cabaret dreams are about to come true. So, around to celebrate? I'm buying.
Hey, my favorite kind of drinks. Free ones.
Why not?
That's my boy. The foreman mentioned he saw you and Priscilla talking.
He's all right.
And she say anything about me?
Oh my gosh, just talk to her.
Can't say I remember. Why do you ask?
No reason.
Well, well. Never thought I'd live to see the day. Dandelion living in monogamy.
I've always been monogamous. Well, near enough. I just changed muses often.
Priscilla, another one for your collection?
No, she's its crowning glory.
One thing's eating me. How do you manage to get the loan from Sophronia?
Wasn't easy. She got so excited about our performance, I had to read to her for 4 hours. 4 hours from the Cloak and the Dagger.
You mean you didn't...
Are you crazy? Who do you think I am?
You?
She's late, of course. She knew how important this night was to me. Of course she did.
Probably just making herself gorgeous. Takes time.
So it's true. A woman's vanity knows no bounds.
Master Dandelion! Priscilla, she's...
What? Speak, man.
She's badly been attacked. They took her to Vulmerius Hospital.
Attacked? She's hurt? Geralt, come with me, please.
Not a problem.
Let's go.
Who hired Priscilla? I'm about to start punching faces.
Gods. Priscilla.
Oh, she is really badly
Is she
hurt.
gonna live?
Well, I'd say that's certain. Her condition is critical but stable. Beg your pardon, but you are a relative?
Relative? No, a friend. A very close friend.
Dandelion, correct? She uttered the name in her few moments of lucidity. I am Joachim von Gratz, head of surgery. Until recently, a lecturer at Oxenfurt Academy.
Enough of the courtesies. What are her injuries, besides her eye?
A concussion, cranial swelling, incision into her larynx, and scalding inside the throat and esophagus. Clearly someone forced her to imbibe a caustic fluid.
She can't see anymore.
Who could have done this?
That I do not know. I do, however, know she is not the perpetrator's first victim.
How can you know that?
I've seen wounds like this. They're not the kind one would forget, don't you agree? In fact, just this week, a corpse turned up in the morgue with similar injuries. And no heart.
No heart? You mean that might have happened to Priscilla? Is someone looking into this?
This is Novigrad. Only the innocent burn here.
Geralt, I know I owe you 100 times over, but I need to ask you another favor. Find the bastard who did this.
No, it's not a favor. This
Find
is
him.
just
And kill him.
hurt my
Don't
friend
need any
too.
convincing. Come on, Dandelion. Let's think about what we can do.
I would suggest examining the previous victim's corpse. It has yet to be autopsied. Doing so could very well provide some clues.
Well, let's
No
check
need
it
to look
out.
astonished, gentlemen. As a surgeon, I know the importance of preventive medicine. Rather than wait for this maniac to strike again, I'd prefer to excise him. Not unlike a tumor.
Great analogy, but this tumor's not gonna sit there, wait to be excised. Appreciate the help, but I doubt you know what you're getting yourself into.
I know perfectly well, and I assure you I can take care of myself.
Easy assurance to make, harder to back up, especially if you've spent your whole life wielding a scalpel, not a sword.
Look at this scar. Don't be shy. Any idea what leaves such a mark?
A flail. Morningstar, maybe.
What do you think? A blow sustained at the operating table? No. Let me repeat. I know what I'm doing, and I wish to help.
I like this guy.
Yep.
Think they'll let me into the morgue?
By the main entrance, certainly not. But you can also get inside through the sewers.
Everything gets through the
Traveling
sewer.
often, Doctor?
As often as required for the pursuit of preventive medicine.
Alternative treatments. Aggressive ones, I'm guessing.
Dr.
you.
Dexter.
We can discuss this en route. Are you
A
ready?
little bit, yeah. Let's go. Do it. Gotta
Ready
get.
and intrigued.
Gotta get.
I'll get whoever
Priscilla
did this,
taken care of.
Dandelion. Even if it's Hierarch Hemmelfart himself.
Thanks.
You lead.
There's one good thing.
So, preventive medicine you practice in the sewers. What's that
Thanks.
about?
Think.
Rude.
Sewing up drowner victims can grow awfully tedious.
Wait. It's tracking the wrong quest. What's the question one?
Deadly plot, maybe? Deadly plot, maybe? No.
Not that one.
No.
better to nip the problem in the bud. I tried to get the temple guard to enter. Hear that?
Been hearing it for a while. Draw your weapon.
Hey! Help! Help!
Why are you screaming for help? Gotta check these crates, because sometimes the crates have good stuff in them. Found lots of good stuff in the sewers.
Just like in real life.
Lots of good stuff in the sewers? Is that how that works? I mean, I suppose that's where the Ninja Turtles live, so yeah. That tracks.
Definitely at least find pizza.
Oh shit. It just be crazy.
How's it look? Give it to me straight, no sugarcoating.
Her wounds will heal, but it's her voice that concerns me. Surely you understand what a terrible blow that would be to a Trebrit. Enough to strip her of the will to live.
Any remedy for that?
I fear only your friend Dandelion can be of help on that count. Take the ladder.
Where do you want me to take it?
This is the place. Come, the quicker we take care of this, the better.
Why? Got somewhere to be?
Someone might disturb us. The coroner, for example. Or Reverend Nathaniel Pastorian. Very well. We seek the corpse of a dwarven woodcarver.
Looks like necrophages got to this one. Let's keep looking. Human. Wrong body type.
That's racist.
There's no other bodies in here, so I need to go this way. Okay, let's see.
Calluses on the fingers, sawdust in the beard, clothes sticky with sap. Must be our dwarf.
Excellent. I trust you don't grow weak in the knees at the sight of blood.
Not a bit. Start the autopsy.
Where?
Let's look at his head. Hair smells like it's burnt, like he was in a fire.
Notice anything else? That his eyes have been scooped out, for instance?
He scooped out one of her eyes?
Those burn marks I see in his eye sockets.
Yes. and some grey dust. Ash, it seems, very fine.
Murderer gouged out his eyes, then put burning coals in the sockets.
So it seems. Looking at the wounds, it appears our woodcarver was still alive when it happened.
Those burn marks.
Yes.
Murderer. Let's examine the mouth. Burns, blisters.
Just like Priscilla's.
See this? Incision made into the voice box.
Indeed, so thin as to be nearly unnoticeable.
A small, extremely sharp instrument. Scalpel.
But why? The wound is too small to bleed, and there are signs of swelling. The murderer... I believe he performed a tracheotomy, so the victim wouldn't die too soon.
Let's examine his torso.
What have we here? Deep wound on the left side of his rib cage, and a scar the length of his stomach.
Let's examine the chest wound. Yeah, heart carved out, wound cauterized.
Wait a minute, there's something else.
An egg from an amphibian. A salamander. Scorched but intact.
I attended some lectures in herpetology as a student. Afraid I don't recall any amphibians that would lay eggs in corpses. So either Professor Cochrane was deeply mistaken, or this is our murderer's doing.
Look at the scar. Wounds long and thin. An incision. But the edges are ragged.
Means nothing. Look, no swelling, no bruises. An old injury, perhaps an accident in the workplace.
Open the abdominal cavity.
Due warning, it will stink of rot.
Once fought a zoogle up to my waist in sewage, so I doubt... Wait. Smells not rot.
Formaldehyde. A medical novelty. Heavily diluted, it's remarkable at preserving organic tissue. In stronger proportions, it's more destructive than acid.
Explains why there's no smell of decay, and why his throat's scalded.
Oh, shit.
Look at his hands. These welts. Rope burns, right? He was tied up.
I'd expect so. No one could sit through such torture unless bound.
Speaking from experience?
Yes, that of a victim. Spent a year in the dungeons of Tretogor. Long story.
Some other time, maybe. See the callus? Our dwarf wore a ring, but someone took it off him.
Sorry.
Anything interesting on his legs?
Thank you.
His right foot. The ankle swollen, toenails broken. He clearly kicked something very hard. Right before he kicked the bucket.
Is this time for puns, Doctor?
Me is the right time for jokes.
Yeah, apologies. We surgeons, we've a different sensibility.
And a different sense of humor.
Excuse me.
His genitals. We ought to inspect those.
I sincerely doubt they bear any relation to the matter.
We'll see. Pull down his trousers and... shit.
Syphilis, actually. Early stages. No sign of diffusion.
Think there could be a connection?
Only as the killer's potential motivation.
All right. Think I know enough.
Enlighten me, please, because I've still no notion what this is about. What the motive might have been.
It's some kind of sick ritual. You saw it. Burns in the eye sockets, cavity where the heart should be, scalding liquid, all centering on warmth, heat, fire.
A fire eternal.
It's a lead worth following. Any idea what his name was?
Fabian Meyer. And I'm Hubert Reich, the coroner. I've come to perform the autopsy, but I see you've done it for me, Joachim. As always, you interfere where you're neither needed nor wanted, drag others into trouble in the process. Who is this?
A student. Lifelong learner. Got a couple questions for you.
Very well, speak. But be quick. Reverend Nathaniel has come by for an inspection. He'll be here shortly.
You old friends?
Hubert taught me the rudiments of medicine long ago.
And not very well. You've still not mastered certain basic principles. For example, that a doctor's role is to treat the ill, not save the world.
You've not changed a bit.
A compliment?
No, a statement of fact. 30 years, and you've not changed a bit.
Woodcarver's body. Where was it found? It's important.
Plan to investigate? Exciting. He died in his workshop south of the market square, just beside the gate to Far Corners. That poor Trebirance was attacked there. City's abuzz about it.
Same spot.
But the woodcarver, Eustace the corpse collector, brought us the body. You should speak to him. Saw him just around the corner near... Oh, greetings, Your Reverence.
Who are these people? I believe I made it clear no one's to be allowed in under any circumstances.
You did, but they're friends of the deceased. Here to collect the body.
Out of the question. Show them out at once.
As Your Reverence wishes. Gentlemen, follow me. You shall leave via another route.
Why'd you cover for us?
I was covering my own arse. If Reverend Nathaniel had learned someone had entered the morgue, then cut open a corpse without his permission, I'd be in deep trouble. But you didn't give that a thought, did you, Joachim? As ever. Well, while I don't approve of your willfulness, I also wish to see this murderer hang. So, should I learn anything new related to this case, I will let you know.
Hey, thanks.
Thank you.
What?
Nathaniel. Who is he?
A scoundrel, a rogue, like every man who wears the robes of the eternal fire.
Most are scoundrels before they ever put on the robes.
True in his case as well. Before he donned the frock, Nathaniel was a torturer, delighted especially in torturing women. Later, Hierarch Hemmelfart appointed him to oversee the morgue. He deals with the temple guard, supervises cremations, conducts funeral masses in the temple on the Isle, and so forth.
Dream job. Might have told me you know the coroner. We could have skipped the trip through the sewers.
I know him, thus I avoid him. I've said enough on the subject.
Don't aim to press you.
Thank you. I've nothing to hide. It's just an old wound, unhealed as yet. What will you do now?
Plenty of leads. Woodcarver's workshop, the corpse collector who found him, alley where Priscilla was attacked. Got work to do.
As do I. At the hospital. I must return there. But I shall keep my fingers crossed.
And I'll keep my eye on you.
You look familiar. Bloody bandits! Can't go out in the streets no more!
You, Eustace, the corpse collector.
Aye? How'd you know?
You collecting corpse.
Fourth sense, I think
You
it is.
smelled it.
You bring Fabian Meyer's body to the morgue.
Oh, yeah, I remember. No ice, no art, one of them, right? Oh, Purse Neither, as I recall.
One of them? So there have been other bodies like that?
Sure have. Beggars, street urchins, and street walkers. One went so portly, I had to cut her into pieces to fit her in my wheelbarrow. Slippery sow, they call that, on account of her.
Some things are best left unsaid. What happened to the pieces?
What do you mean? Reverend Nathaniel ordered them burned. Every last one.
Shame? Why? Actually, never mind. Another thing that's best left unsaid. You searched Fabian's body?
Well, I cast an eye in his pockets, made sure nothing went to waste.
I call a spade a spade. You rob corpses.
And I call a prick a prick. It's none of your fucking concern. What, you tax collector? Piss off, mutant.
Rob corpses.
No, yeah, that's true.
Talk. What did you find on him?
I'm making signs inside of my mitten.
Triflings, baubles, glass-beaded ring, handful of coins, and a letter. Look, vellum, quality parchment that. I'll wipe off the writing and sell it as new.
That's human skin. Priscilla. Next victim's name. If you'd given this to the right person, she might not have been hurt.
What the fuck do I care what happens to some Priscilla? We short of wenches in this town.
Oh, I want to hit him, but I'm not gonna.
Get out of my sight. Now.
Wonderful.
Anyone home?
Begone, or I'll set me hounds on you. Molly, Striga, come!
Relax. I'm here about Fabian Meyer. Looking for his killer.
That's altogether different. Sit your stupid mutts, lay down. Come on it. Slowly now, let's stay by you.
Charming as beasts go.
You daft? Even I'm scared of them. A better barking dog than an evil man at your door.
Got someone particular in mind?
Sure as shite. Bugger who did Fabian in. As soon as they'd hauled his corpse off, I run to a mate who raises fighting dogs. Bought these 2 mutts. Cost me a chunk of change. But I sleep sound at least.
So who might you be?
The Stiff's brother. Gus is the name. We ran a workshop together. Meyer and Meyer.
What'll it be now? Just Meyer?
Name it. I'll be closing it down now. As soon as I find a buyer for this shack, I'll head on to Mahakam. Be near my family or what's left of it. So, what do you want to know? What can I tell you about Fabian?
Your brother have any enemies? Anyone dislike him? Threaten him, maybe?
'Twas Fabian who threatened this one last. Why, you were a good dwarf, craftsman like no other. But you were an incorrigible whoremonger as well. Whenever we put a bit of coin aside, I'd say, let's buy some tools, quality timber. No, he grabbed the purse and head out whoring. Took to following one in particular. He'd say, "'Tis all your fault, dirty bitch, human dish rag," and other obscenities. Don't rightly know what that was about. Maybe he was in love with her.
Know where I can find her? This dish rag?
City cemetery.
Oh, yep.
She died a few days back, quietly in her sleep. Her pawn said a fever took her.
Yep. Syphilis.
Tell me what you know about the murder, in order, in detail.
'Twas like this. Had some work in Oxenford, and I was coming home. Saw a plume of smoke rising over the city. Thought to myself, blast it, gonna miss him burning another hag. But the smoke wasn't coming from Hierarch Square. It was coming from here. See the soot stains? That's where they burned our sculptures. Folk gathered round the blaze and found Fabian here beside it. They'd already loaded him on the cart by the time I arrived.
Talk to your neighbors. They see anything suspicious beforehand? Hear anything?
Claim not to. But even if they had, they'd not have helped. In Novigrad, folk give bleeding orphans in the street a wide berth so as not to stain their poor lanes. They'd care about some dwarf.
I care about your brother.
Fine, we've talked enough. Need to look around.
Be my guest. Just beware of dogs.
Friendly with ankle biters around here.
bloodstains.
That's where Fabian lay when they found him.
Statues of the old gods. Nothing but women. Shapely ones. Someone dragged something across the floor. Or dragged it from one wall to the other, repeatedly.
Hey, I like these beasties. They don't bark at me or hiss at me.
Statues of the old gods. Nothing but women. Shapely ones.
Okay, let's see. What did I miss?
Might have something to do with those dragons.
Do we need to follow them?
Sounds psychological.
Mind if I go inside the workshop?
I've not even peeked inside since they found Fabian. But I'll open it for you if you want.
Please and thank you. Because even witchers can be polite.
Woo! Rolled in the room.
More bloodstains, but not near enough to say he bled to death. Unless somebody got rid of the blood, left a few stains behind. Eyes, humanoid, completely rotten.
Thanks. Found his eyeballs. More alcohol has for me.
Furniture got knocked over. This looks like it was kicked.
Oh, that might be what broke his toenails.
Formaldehyde. Doubt Fabian used it. Nothing interesting.
Done here. Bye, puppers. I like you.
Oi, Witcher! Coroner wants to see you. Been another victim. Told me to say the main door will be open for you. You're to come as soon as you can.
Oh, sorry. Just need to get through here.
Tread, Novigrad's not your stomping ground.
Hi, Wendy.
Human. Priscilla's.
Grab him!
Sis, that him?
How am I to know? Watch him, see what he
Brazier.
does.
This time of year.
I'll rip your man off.
Really?
Gotta get around him. No! Help me!
Not even armed.
They attacked me first.
How long you gonna make me wait?
Think you got me too, huh? Up your ass, deviant! Who's can fight back?
Calm down, I'm not gonna hurt you. What are you doing here?
Getting vengeance. Well, why are you staring? Have you not heard killers always return to the scene of their crime? Me of my brothers are waiting here to give him a warm welcome. For Priscilla. Almost did her in the whole sun.
I know. Here to look for clues and find anyone who might know something.
Fear I can't help you much. But I can tell you what I know.
Yeah, that would have been better than, having your brothers attack me.
You and Priscilla friends?
Friends? Nah. But she saw more than a stupid whore in me. Treated me with respect.
I don't.
It mattered. I was looking to give up whoring. Pick up a decent trade. But none would take me. Not as a washerwoman, nor a servant, nor a cook. Felt like a leper, I did. But Priscilla, she was different. Agreed to put me in her play, you see. Lots of the other actors, they were afraid on account of her jesting about the eternal fire. Whistling Wendy on stage, can you imagine it? Our dream's gone now. I'm back to working street corners.
Sorry to hear that.
You could do worse as work goes. Or so I tell myself.
Priscilla wasn't the sole victim. You aware of that?
Oh, dearie. Of course I was. This didn't start yesterday. Others have died like this before. Beggars, street girls, orphans. But who'd have a drama concern about them? Human rubbish. It's what the guards call us.
Recall any names?
They didn't have proper ones. Baldy, curly, buns. That's what folk called them. No friends, no families. Their bodies were burned long ago.
Take care now. I gotta look around some more. Appreciate it if you didn't disturb me.
Naturally, we'll stand aside, behave. But do tell us if you find anything else here.
Oh, my head's ringing. Watch it, Tran.
A brazier. This time with that smell. Formaldehyde. Man's footprint. The murderer's maybe. Weighed on his heel. Took a step back. Winds howling.
Go talk to the coroner. Move. Run. Huh? Oops. Oh, that's fine.
Help! Save me! Thingy! Punishable by death!
Welcome, Master Witcher.
Hey, thanks.
Geralt, right? I'm glad you're here. Held off on the autopsy till you arrived.
Nice of you, especially given you didn't seem pleased about my previous visit.
Because you came unannounced and in unfortunate company. I also had Reverend Nathaniel to contend with. Our spiritual caretaker has left the city on some important matter, and I know who you are, what drives you. I'm more than happy to aid your investigation.
By the way, you and Von Gratz don't exactly get along. Why is that?
I had him sent to prison. You see, Joachim led the student protests in 1242, the senseless and brutal revolt. People were dying, Witcher. Those who rejected liberty, equality, and fraternity would be found in the gutter come morning. Their throats slit from ear to ear with surgical precision. Joachim had been my favorite student, but alas, I had to do something. So I reported him. Then I left the university and found work in the morgue, where none care about my past. Whereas Joachim, oh, fate's ironies. Years later, he was appointed head of the very ward I had founded.
How old's Von Gratz? 50? 60?
53, I believe. Why do you ask?
You look a little young to have been his teacher.
Not surprising. For years, I've lived in the cold and dark, breathing the vapors of embalming fluids. In short, working with corpses extends one's life. Amusing, is it not?
Who's the victim this time?
Joris Aquinas, a lecturer in theology at Oxenfurt Academy. Found this morning at his home on a catafalque made of his books.
Any titles in particular?
It seems all the tomes dealt with the eternal fire. Treatises critical of the faith's doctrines.
Yeah, mortal sin in Novigrad. Not fond of Nathaniel?
Very few people are. He's cruel and capricious. He stormed in here once, grabbed a scalpel I was sterilizing over a burner, sliced my back with it to the bone, because I had forgotten to lock the store.
Bet you didn't
Hard to be
forget again.
fond of someone like that, wouldn't you agree?
Same.
Let's start.
Gladly. The wounds conform to the killer's modus operandi. The victim was bound and forced to drink formaldehyde. Next, the killer removed the eyes, placed burning coals in the sockets, then opened the rib cage and... What's this? A parchment. Made of human skin.
A message from the murderer. The name of his next victim. Patricia
This guy's
Vegelbud.
a
Do you know her?
serial killer.
Yes. Even went to her estate once with... Gotta find her now.
Bye.
Alright. Probably see you a third time.
Till next time, Master.
Move.
Back there and not me.
Can't move. Seriously.
What do you want?
Need to talk to Patricia Vegelbud.
You think any bum off the street can...
Her life's in danger. Let me in or have her blood on your hands.
If you thought this up, and I let you in, we'll throw my arse out the door.
Always thought a guard was supposed to protect his charge, not his ass.
So be it. I'll take you to Lady Vegelbud. Just no trickery. Understand?
You got it, dude. I'm not in the business of trickery.
Oh, Geralt, what a pleasant surprise.
Not pleasant at all. I gotta see your mother. Her life's in danger.
In danger? Come now. I saw Mother this morning. She seemed sad, true, but in perfect health.
No time to explain. Trust me, please.
I find this all very hard to believe, but you appear to be quite serious. Please, follow me.
As usual, impassioned speeches win.
A fire fit for Bellatane, except it's the wrong time of the year.
I mentioned Mother seemed sad. Do you remember? In fact, she's in the midst of a crisis of faith. A rather serious one. We'd been to Novigrad. Mother had seen the pyres in High Rock Square, uttered not a word on our way home. She had all the holy books, insignias, reliquaries gathered, taken outside and burnt. Then she locked herself in her room.
We need to hurry.
Hear that? Calm and quiet. All seems to be in order.
We should go in, just to be sure.
You're relentless, aren't you? Fine. But wait here, please. Mother's certainly not in the mood for guests.
No, no, no.
He ran out the other door! Catch him!
What are you doing?
Spread out! Murderer's still here! There he is! Get him!
I'm not the... What?
Game glitched, it happens.
Halt! Or I'll put a bolt between your eyes!
Listen, you got the wrong guy.
Save your trickery! Taking you to the heiress!
Cool.
Well, killer's already escaped. Lead the way, hero.
Idiots. Oh, whoa, what happened to the...
We got him, Lady Ingrid. Wasn't easy, but...
Lower that crossbow before you hurt yourself. This man is innocent.
Forgive me. I saw him running. Thought it was the killer fleeing.
I was chasing him, and I'd have caught him if you hadn't gotten in my way.
Out of my sight, at once. Mother, why did he do this to her? Why?
I don't know. Too early to draw any conclusions.
I don't want to be like, because her mom was a blasphemer.
Usually the killer leaves a note on the body, a note indicating his next victim. May I?
Yes, but I don't need to hurt the daughter with that information.
And you should be on your own. I do not wish to see her in this state. I do not wish to remember her like that. And let her be the last victim. Please.
It's called being empathetic. I know.
Bruises, broken fingernails. She defended herself.
You should take yourself in.
Must be why it took him longer, and why he almost got caught. Here it is. Sweet Nettie, crippled Kate's. Growing bolder, not just the name, but the place too. Won't get away this time.
I can't let him hurt any more people. I'm so sad that Patricia got killed. I helped her before.
I think I actually helped her daughter.
With the the son escaped?
She's the matriarch. Patricia's the matriarch.
Yeah. But she said my son escaped.
No, that was her daughter's son.
Her daughter's not old enough to be the mother of that guy. Okay, closest point is it really Hierarch Square?
Impatient.
This is a time-sensitive matter. I don't want anybody else to die.
Investigate the story of Professor Moreau.
Any names, Master? Whosoever conceals a mage in their
Move! Can't you see I'm in a hurry? People need to not walk 3 by 3 in the middle of the road.
We can go.
Sweet Nettie, where is she?
upstairs. But she's with a very important client.
That's the murderer!
Disturb them.
Fuck you. I'm going upstairs.
Lass to join us.
No.
Be sly.
Something unusual.
Ow!
I'm sorry, I'm kind of in a hurry.
No one will hear you, bitch. Not a soul.
You, though? Whole town will hear you in a minute.
Yet again you disturb me. And I so dislike being disturbed.
This motherfucker.
I was with sweet Nettie. Render her not so sweet, but I shall see to you first.
Try it, you bastard.
I'm pissed. I don't care why he did it. I care that he did it.
Did what?
Killed people.
You don't know that, though.
Can I not help her? Oh,
You're
yeah.
free now.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Doesn't seem like the
If
same
not
MO
for
to
you.
me. Doesn't seem like the same MO to me.
He asked if I did everything, and I said, for the right price, of course. And then he smiled. Oh, God, it gave me the shivers. And then he hit me so hard I passed out. I was bound when I came to. And he was here in the poker, in the fire.
Calm down. He won't hurt you anymore. He won't hurt anyone.
This way. Nope, not that way. This way.
Harold, positively divine performance. You make a splendid mama.
Thanks.
What grace, what style.
Oops, wrong way.
It's a material world.
Quoting Madonna, I see. Oops. Sorry. Didn't mean to do that. Didn't mean to do that. Gotta keep my fingers off the clicker.
I think I'm in love.
Got my eye on you.
You always have your eye on me.
Walking about all door-faced, scaring decent folk.
What, you've never seen someone randomly punch the air?
I find it
Call her with a library. Imagine that.
Oh, you don't mean
What is it, Grey Boy? Looking for adventure?
This Dr. Rumble.
How's...
Better, right?
Yes.
Did you take care of what I asked?
Yeah. The witch's way.
Thank you, Geralt. For me and Priscilla.
Did my part. Your turn now. Take care of her. Good care.
I will. You'll see. Treat her better than the Dryads of Brockamon could.
She's talking again. Nice surprise.
Isn't it? Professor Von Gratz told me her wounds are healing faster than a troll's. Not the most flattering comparison, but encouraging. Maybe she might even sing again someday. For now, we'll try performing as a duo. She'll play the lute, I'll sing. Dandelion and Calinetta. Got a nice ring to it, doesn't it?
Yes.
Sounds great. Good luck, Dandelion. On stage and off.
Yes, Geralt?
Found and killed the murderer. It was Nathaniel. Caught him red-handed at Kate's. He was just about to cut into his next victim. Innkeeper wanted to keep me out. Important customer, he said.
I thought nothing could surprise me in Novigrad. Seems I was wrong. Deeply wrong. Thank you, Geralt. Were it not for you, this would never have ceased.
Hubert told me about your past. Even more vivid than I'd assumed.
I've not time for riddles, Geralt. Be straight or be gone.
Any truth to his claim that people died during the riots at the university? Died for your cause?
I was young and stupid. I thought a better future was worth any price. Even a human life or two. But those are past sins. Sins I've atoned for.
Why is the university in Oxenford closed?
Because it suits Radovid. You've not heard the story?
Nope.
The rector wished to grant him an honorary doctorate. The faculty disagreed. Nonetheless, Radovid arrived for the ceremony, donned a gown, collected his diploma, and when it was over, imprisoned the deans and the entire academic senate so they wouldn't raise a stink. I've been at Vilmerius Hospital ever since. But perhaps it's for the best. I'm far more adept, scalpel in hand, than I ever was behind a lectern.
Know another surgeon from Oxenford Academy. Her name's Shawnee. Know her? Red hair, cropped short, freckles.
And a hopeless idealist. Naturally, I know her. She was my assistant for a year.
Any idea where she is now?
My gut tells me she's somewhere along the front, patching up pikemen. I told her it would be futile. In the time she saved 100 lives, another 1,000 would be lost. But medics with a mission, you can't argue with them.
Farewell.
All right. Oh, I should save. Okay. I don't know if it'll let me do this, but I can try it. Nope. Okay. Okay.
Ah!
Sorry. I'll check this in a while. What?
What?
He's the murderer?
The game accidentally spoilered you.
Great. It's great. No, I can do nothing about it. Because he got away.
Why did he get away?
Because he's a bastard. What?
Maybe because someone was talking about the judgment and the judge dreading.
Hey. He was about to stab her with an iron poker anyway. Fuck that guy. Fuck all these guys. They're all horrible. Everybody in Novigrad is horrible.
Nay, not like that. Your hair lately. What difference would it make? Please. Those are pastor's manuscripts. Whosoever contributes coin to the cause, his sin shall be forgiven. Only unwavering faith.
But I already saved over it.
That one's so pretty, but he can't keep his hands on.
I think this is it, maybe?
But finding me proved no simple task.
I don't want the bad guy to get away.
Rad's underworld bosses.
I also don't want that guy to live.
Yet Geralt soon discovered my whereabouts. A cell in the dungeon of the Temple Guard. With the help of our friends, Geralt managed to free. Good thing too.
He still deserves
I
to
know what
die.
happened to Sarah.
He had it coming.
You can still die. You can still get information out of him.
Pursued by bandits.
Just saying he had it coming.
By the Temple Guard, she had disappeared.
I disagree. You can let it play out that way if you
Where to?
I'm
This I
just
did
pointing
not
out
know.
that Being over emotional leads to you missing the real killer. I was actually looking up to see if there was, I couldn't remember if there was another quest that popped up later.
Sweet Nettie.
Let's see, I actually get information out of him.
Can see it in your face. It's a material world.
Shush your hole.
So, what's it gonna be?
You'll look fucking amazing on top of me.
Being all dull, like
No.
No one will hear you, bitch. Not a soul.
You, though, whole town will hear you in a minute.
Yet again you disturb me, and I so dislike being disturbed. I was to play with sweet Nettie, render her not so sweet, but I shall see to you first.
Render her no so sweet.
First, gotta tell me why you do it.
For pleasure. Satisfaction.
Achievable with whores in a lot of ways, many traditional. Doesn't take killing them, trust me.
Who said anything about killing? I could stop at a few burns. 3rd degree, but still. This rosy skin will roast quite well.
Spare me your lies. I've seen your victims, I know how they end. You don't stop, not unless someone gets in your way. Like I'm doing now.
What the fuck are you on about?
Murder. You killed Fabian Meyer, Patricia Vagelbud, and many others.
Bollocks. You're mistaken, vagrant.
Found a message on Patricia's body. Led me here to crippled Kate's. To sweet Nettie. If you didn't leave it, who did?
I don't know. But I see we must talk. Calmly.
Who knew you'd be here?
Strangely enough, I don't announce these outings far and wide. There's but one man who... That's impossible. He treats even corpses with kid gloves.
The coroner. Said you were busy, that you wouldn't visit the morgue. Gotta go after him.
Go. But to Warehouse 12 at the docks. He's there this time of day procuring supplies. Formaldehyde. I shall stay here. I've unfinished business with sweet Nettie.
No.
After all, I paid in advance.
You'll untie her, drop your coin pouch on the table, then leave here and never come back.
Yes, I will.
Good boy.
Can still kill him, too.
Yes?
Whoa! She talked to me with a gag in her mouth.
Welcome.
Go to the front of her.
Yes?
Fix it.
Glitched out again.
Be better. Do better.
Are you talking to yourself?
What grace, what style.
Talking to him. Giving him an opportunity this time to make better life choices. I'm giving him an opportunity to make better. Oops, oops.
What's not Jackie?
Oh, hey.
Whoa.
Why take so long? Why'd your hair?
Well,
Well, that explains where all the human skin comes from for the notes. Alright.
another
Oh.
to them. Now, you wild pig.
Careful, people, don't get in her way. She'll cut you down.
It's an emergency! I don't want to cut anybody down, I just want them to move.
Run out of formaldehyde.
I underestimated you. You almost caught me in flagrante delicto. Now you've seen through my bluff with Nathaniel. Although you've not divined all, I see. Had you, you would have drawn your silver sword.
He's not human!
Who, what are you?
A vampire. Higher, of course.
How can he go out in the sun?
Got a reason for killing? A reason to torture?
I thought you'd figure that out as well. The symbolism's rather obvious. Coals for those who are blind to the fire. The egg of a salamander born of fire to replace their cold, doubting hearts. Fire down the throat that...
Yeah, symbolism's clear. What's not is why a vampire would kill in the name of the eternal fire.
Should be equally obvious. I concur with the Church's diagnosis. Novigrad is a fallen city. Its population
They would burn
amnesiacs
him at
to
the
the very
stake.
concepts of decency and morality.
He's an idiot.
So I decided to remind them in a manner they'd be certain to notice.
There are other ways. Could have set up a soapbox in Hierarch Square, preached from it.
How funny. That's exactly what I did. But none listened. Instead they laughed, threw stones. Give a thought to my victims. A lecherous woodcarver who'd spend his last copper on whores. An old countess who defiled symbols of the faith. The Trebirates for whom nothing was sacred, nothing above ridicule. They did not deserve to live. But their deaths could be a lesson to others. Awaken them, scare them onto the correct path, the path to the fire, to cleansing, to salvation. For you, I'm afraid it's too late. You are a man of little faith. I sense this.
But I'm pretty good with a sword.
It's bloody.
Pretty good.
I need my vampire oil. And I need... Oops, hit the wrong button. Trying to dodge and I... These vampires are fucking ugly. Ooh, a new sword. Hello. Yes! Yes, 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 yes.
Check that. Oh, okay.
That's the one I took off, yeah. All right. Nope. That's no real door. I did?
Quite a while back, actually.
Oh. I see that. Oh, that means I have another thing, right? No, I don't have another thing. I thought I got another thing.
If you mouse over it, it'll tell you when you get the next thing.
Okay. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Cool, cool. Cool, cool. never use bombs. Not really a point in making them.
Drinks here.
Alright, so.
Let's see. A spy for the black ones.
Nope, no spy in here.
And whosoever contributes coin to the cause, his sin shall be forgiven. Please.
Right, that makes 2 Earths, you mean.
What is this, Fahrenheit 451?
Eternal fire, embrace and protect the Now, what harm did that poor eccentric do anyone? It only
hurts. I can't breathe.
How's
Better, right?
Yes.
Did you take care of what I asked?
Yeah. A witch's way.
Thank you, Geralt. For me and Priscilla.
Did my part.
I will. Yep.
She's talking again.
Isn't it? For now,
Sounds.
Yes.
Found and killed the murderer. It was Hubert. You were right not to trust him. He was a higher vampire.
That's why he looks so young.
I thought nothing could surprise me in Novigrad. Seems I was wrong. Deeply wrong. Thank you, Geralt. Were it not for you, this would never have ceased.
Hubert told me about your past, even more vivid than I'd assumed.
I've not time for riddles, Geralt. Be straight or be gone.
Any truth to his claim that people died during the riots at the university? Died for your cause?
I was young and stupid. I thought a better future was worth any price. Even a human life or two. But those are past sins. Sins I've atoned for.
Why is the
The wreck...
No, and any idea?
No.
Farewell.
Alright. Now, back to... No. Back to where I was going.
there. Threw him in a cell for 3 nights. All for a hat and that. Oh, please, good folk. Hey, not like that. What difference would it make?
Give some advice. You can't sing it well. Sing it loud. You know it.
Any needs, master?
Oh, whoa. Okay, I guess.
We can go at it here. My place.
Now you
choose.
behave.
White Wolf, welcome to the Passiflora. Oh, no sign of recognition in your eyes.
Greetings,
Don't fret. I'm sure I look quite different from when we last saw each other.
which was?
Oh, eons ago. You and Master Dandelion appeared, 2 halflings in tow. What a smash they were, the little chaps. We recount that night to this day.
Yeah, sorry, but I'm here to...
Speak softly. I know very well why you're here. There, wait. This way, please. This way. Upstairs.
Secrets!
Witcher Geralt, up you go. Boss has been waiting.
To think a whole garrison will be stationed here in the free city of Novigrad.
Geralt, you're here. Good.
Might have chosen a more secluded spot to plot an assassination.
It's on everyone's mind. Many'd like to do it, so there's nothing to fear. Besides, this venue's got a tradition in this domain. Might even consider it fabled. Volker planned a revolt here. By extension, King Vrydak's murder too.
Comparing yourself to Folka? As far as I can recall, no one in Redania's annals has a bloodier reputation.
Her rebellion changed the course of history. That's what we have in common. In terms of blood, we aim only to shed Radovid's. I'm pleased you're willing to play a part. Must admit I wasn't certain you'd show.
Came by because I'm curious.
But you will help.
We'll see. Need to know what you expect of me first.
I believe you know my associate.
Roach, you here?
Retired intelligence officers. We have a club.
Defended a king once. Ready to assassinate another now.
Proud of it, yet. I considered all the options and found one better. Radovid's proven many times he only ever forwards his own interests. When Kedwin asked for help, he invaded. When I begged him to support Vizima's defense, he showed me the door. The war nears its end. We've come to a decisive phase. We must act quickly. I've no illusions. Only a dead Radovid means a free Temeria.
How's that work? Seems to me Radovid is Temeria's ally.
Only as long as my guerrillas do what pleases him. Support his troops. Once he wins the war, he won't acknowledge the previous borders, nor wish to restore them. He dreams of a northern empire. As long as he lives, Temeria will never be free.
But we didn't bring you here to bore you with politics. Radovid's a threat to Triss and Yennefer. Remember that. That ought to interest you most.
All right. What do you want from me?
One of our co-conspirators ventured out to meet an informer. He's not returned, yet the plan's success hinges on what he's learned. We've got to find him. And you're the best tracker around.
Tracker, huh? Really? Anything else you can tell me? Where this associate was last seen, for instance?
He's travelling as a journeyman, itinerant cobbler, that's his cover. He was first to venture across the Pontar, most probably did so via the Redanian checkpoint. The man there who should know more calls himself Gregor.
Gregor!
Let a Redanian soldier in on your plan to murder Redanian's king?
Gregor?
There are even some Redanians who cannot abide Radovid's policies. And when simple soldiers notice something's not quite right, well, then it's time to act.
Fine, I'll talk to Gregor.
Gregor!
Thank you. And try not to draw too much attention. If you can, remember, the future hinges on the success of this mission. The future of Temeria. The future of the North.
I know. I'll try not to fuck it up. See ya.
We're counting on you, Geralt. Anyone see you coming?
No one apart from him.
What?
Too close to the end of a cutscene.
Oh.
And your lackey.
Off the street, I mean.
No one. Nerves getting the better of you.
I'm not nervous, just cautious. A trait you...
Alright, that's where we're going to stop for this evening.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Okay.
And we will continue tomorrow night, which is not a night we normally play on. But yes, we will continue tomorrow night, where I'm hunting down the associate, Gregor. So thank you for joining us. Easy. I'm Evie, we're husband and wife, and we love playing video games together. And right now we are playing Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Let's see. We would really appreciate it if you gave us a follow here on Twitch. Click that little heart icon, and then you also get notified when we go live. We also have a Twitter and a YouTube linked below. Our Twitter, we do update when we stream. If we are streaming or if we're not streaming, we'll let you know over there. So follow along on our Twitter to see what's up. On our YouTube, we have playlists and videos of past game playthroughs. So if you've missed anything and just want to check out other games, or if you've missed anything of Witcher 3 and want to see what we've done so far and want to know what the story has been so far, check that out over there and get caught up, or just, check stuff out because it's fun. But yeah, so thank you so much for joining us, and we hope to see you again tomorrow night for more Witcher 3.
Peace.
Bye!